Hello everyone, my name is Jude Coca, and my partner Emma Welter and I will be discussing chapters 20 and 21 of the non-fictional novel Thank You for Arguing, written and revised by Jay Heinrichs. In chapter 20, we will discuss the main tropes that are used in persuasion and arguments. The first trope is a metaphor, which is a figure of speech in which a word or phrase is applied to an object or action to which is not literally applicable. For example, you are the light of my life. Now clearly, someone can't physically morph into the light source and begin to glow, but saying that light, you are implying that the person makes your life better and brighter. The second trope we'll discuss is called synecdoche. Synecdoche is a figure of speech in which a part is made to represent the whole, or vice versa. Let's look at an example. Let's say you're walking home from school with your friends, and you all see a nice and expensive car drive past. One friend says, "Whoa, look at the nice set of wheels." Now he didn't just witness 4 oversized wheels roll down the street, but he used the wheels to describe the whole car. The next trope, metonymy, is one of the harder tropes to understand, and is commonly mistaken as a synecdoche. Heinrichs describes this trope as a trope that takes a characteristic, container, action, sign, or material and makes it stand for a bigger reality, meaning that you are giving a name for a group of people or things. Let's look at an example. Let's talk about the phrase liquid courage. This is referring to a drink. Instead of saying that this drink gives you courage, you say that the drink is courage itself. Here's another example. A queen is commonly referred to as the crown, but not because she is jeweled in foreign gems and 24-karat gold, but because she is the ruler of a land and the government, and just so happens to wear a crown. The next trope is called hyperbole. A hyperbole is simply taking something normal and extremely over-exaggerating it at all levels. It has the power to shrink or expand anything you want. An example of this is a woman examining herself in the bathroom mirror, and she doesn't like what she sees. She thinks of herself as overweight, and instead of saying it like that, she exclaims, "Wow, I look like I weigh a ton." Profanity is defined as blasphemous or obscene language. We call profanity curse words because in medieval times they were used literally as words to curse someone that did them wrong. Profanity can be used as both a strength and a weakness depending on the way that it's used. The last trope we'll discuss is irony, which is the expression of one's meaning by using language that normally signifies the opposite, typically for humorous or empathetic effect. Example of this is a real news article header which reads, "Mississippi's literacy program choose improvement," which is ironic because they're talking about a literacy program and Mississippi is spelled incorrectly. In chapter 21, Heinrichs discusses the importance that rhetoric has in a society, especially in politics today. He talks about using code words, short sentences, and how a persuader's main job is to impress an audience. Code words is when someone uses insider language to get an audience to identify with you and your idea. Heinrichs brings up the example of how President Bush uses code words effectively because he used rhetoric to bring his audience together by reminding them of their common culture and identity. He spoke in short sentences, repeating code words in an effective order. For example, Bush used specific buzzwords when talking in front of Christians, the military, and women. It is also important to point out that a good rhetorician can manipulate a group's identity for selfish ends or for a more noble purpose. Now, Heinrichs isn't saying that Bush was the best rhetorician, but he is saying that even someone with poor verbal skills could be a successful orator even if he uses these techniques.